Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. So today I'm going to be showing you guys a few full body stretching exercises, and stretching is so important when you're doing any type of workouts, whether that's the glute workouts I've been showing you or any full body workouts, because you want your muscles to be really loose and not to be tense. So this first exercise, or I guess you could say stretching exercise, is for your back. As you can see, like, I pushed my legs all the way over my head and I put my hands down on the mat. Don't lift it up, just leave it down just like that. And let your legs hang kind of like on a 90-degree angle, as you can see. And yeah, like, this is really good to stretch your back. And I'm also curling my legs up a little bit just to get more balanced. Any of these poses that I show you guys, it's all about balance. If your balance is not on point, then you're really not gonna feel anything. You're gonna just be like moving around the whole time. So make sure that your balance is on point before you do any of these exercises. And also, if you're new to this, if you're a beginner, I understand, like, it's not really easy to get into this. You're going to be feeling so closed in the stomach, and it's really tight in the ribs too. So, just take your time, and I promise you, with practice, it's going to get much easier. But I just want to show you guys this really nice view when I was laying on the yoga mat. I'm like, oh man, this is so serene. I just love it. So I had to show you guys this real quick. All right, so this next one is actually stretching your inner thighs, as well as your sides. So this is really important to stretch your inner thighs, because you don't want tight hip flexors. You want your hip flexors to be really loose. More importantly, because if you're doing like any squats, donkey kicks, any type of like leg or butt exercises, you need your hip flexors to be pretty loose. So what I'm doing here is I'm just like laying my leg kind of flat on one side and then curled on the other. And as you can see, I'm just kind of like gliding myself and making sure that each side of my body is being stretched out. And then I'm doing the same thing on the right side. So basically my left side is going to be laid flat out, and my right leg is going to be just like curls. And yeah, it's like basically just making sure that each side of my inner thigh is going to be well stretched. So this is pretty good, and like I said, it's also good for your sides as well, just to really get both angles or both sides really stretched out. So yeah, I really like this exercise. All right, so for this next exercise or stretching exercise actually is another hip flexor exercise. Like I stated before, hip flexors are so important to be loose. If you have tight hip flexors, you're really going to be limited to any exercise that you're going to do. So for this one, you're basically pointing your left leg outward, so away from you, and then your right leg is going to go all the way to the back. So you're really gonna feel this in your tensors. Your tensors is basically right next to your hip. It's the muscle like really, I say adjacent to your hip. And yeah, I'm doing the same thing with the opposite leg, and just making sure that my legs are being stretched out very well. Also, this really helps your quads. It helps really stretching it. So yeah, you're gonna feel this in your tensors, your quads, you're gonna feel in your hips, you're gonna feel it. Actually, I felt it in my soleus as well. Your soleus is near your calves. So yeah, you're gonna feel this everywhere. And as you can see, I'm holding my stomach and my back to make sure that I'm balanced. Again, we need to be balanced for every stretching exercise that we're doing. So like I said, I'm just putting my hand in my back and then putting one hand on the front. And I'm just kind of also like watching my breathing patterns as well, because you want to also breathe very well. when you're stretching. It's so important to breathe in and out, just like that. So this next exercise is, or I should say last exercise, is your common exercise that everybody does, like the baby pose. I always do this as my last one because, again, it helps my hip flexors, it helps me balance my back. It also stretches my knees out, so and then it also stretches my calves as well. So it's actually a real full body stretch, and you can just really feel the difference when you do that exercise. So I hope you guys loved this stretching. Make sure you like, subscribe, and share, and thank you for watching. I'll see you guys in the next one. Take care.